Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. In this video podcast, I'll be going over our game against Twente in the Europa League. We drew that game 1-1. I did not do a match reaction, and that is my bad. The truth is that I had more than enough time to do the video. I felt deflated. I felt dejected. I just wasn't in the mood to do the video. So that's why I'm doing the video right now. But it's not really much of a reaction, more of an analysis of what I've noticed from the highlights that I saw. So again, we drew this game 1-1 yesterday, and let me just get this out. Let me make this clear. I am not a big fan of the Europa League playing on Tuesdays, bro. The Tuesday we played on Wednesday. Yesterday wasn't it? I'm not a fan of Europa League games played on Champions League days. Now, as a football fan, you know, you're happy because you're overloaded with football games throughout the day, and even sometimes they start at bare minimum at the same time or like an hour before one another, is me, but they still overlap. The games still overlap. But apart from that, I'm not a big fan of the UEFA making EuroLeague games play on the same day as Champions League, man. That's cringy. That makes me cringe. So I know this is a move for them to make more money, but in the eyes of a football fan like myself, bro, I don't like this, bro. I really don't like it. So anyway, we drew against and also the Carabao Cup played on the same day as the Champions League and the Europa League. That makes sense. But anyway, we drew against Twente FC at home. Let me make this clear. At home, we drew at Twente FC. Now, of course, we should be winning this game. We should have won this game. Past tense, we should have won this game. And the fact that we didn't win this game suggests to me, if you watch the game, you should know that we should have won this game based on how we played. What I saw in how we played against Twente in the Europa game, we played positive football. I don't want to be hearing that we played negative football. We did not play no negative football. We were actually trying to beat them. We were trying to create chances, and we were trying to maintain and hold possession throughout the game. There were chances created. Xerxes had a chance to score him, and I believe it was, I'm forgetting the name. I believe it's Mazuri or Dalo that knocked it to Xerxes, and Xerxes did a step over to his left foot and him go shoot, and I don't think he shoot that to score because it wasn't going to score, but it hit the target and went for a corner kick. We had another opportunity where leading up to the first goal, or let me go to the first goal. So we scored the first goal. It was, who scored? Eriksen. Controlling the game, making passes, making movements. That's the type of football we want to see. Isn't it? So Christian Eriksen started the move last I checked, and he wasn't even anywhere near the box. And his Virgin got score. But they were building up. The build-up was in Manchester United's favour. And then I believe it was Bruno Fernandes that made the killer pass to find Christian Eriksen. And Christian Eriksen, with a wonderful technique of a finish, made it 1-0 to Manchester. See, but Christian Eriksen, he may not be the player, he may not be the player that he once was when he was at Tottenham Hotspurs, but his brethren still has a technique to still shoot a football. Like, if you're talking from a technical level speaking, Christian Eriksen is our best midfielder, including Bruno Fernandes. He's a better midfielder technique-wise, and probably a better passer technique-wise than Bruno Fernandes. But the reason why Bruno Fernandes has the edge over Christian Eriksen is because Christian Eriksen doesn't have the athleticism that Bruno Fernandes possesses. That's the difference. That's the major difference between both midfielders. Isn't because I'm telling you, if Bruno Fernandes, if Christian Eriksen had Bruno Fernandes' stamina, his athleticism, he would have not only be a starter, but would have created way more chances because, again, Christian Eriksen is a better passer of the ball than Bruno Fernandes. And he has better vision than Bruno Fernandes. Is me, and vice versa. You could say when if Bruno Fernandes possessed the technique that Christian Eriksen possessed, then we would have created way more chances, and he would have probably get more goals. But yeah, Christian Eriksen got the first goal. He has 3 goals now this season. Got 2 in the Carabao game where we got trash. I believe it's Barnsley at home. Yeah, in that 7-0 victory, that 7 we go give Barnsley at home. And then he got another one yesterday against Twente. So that's 3 goals for him this season. So yeah, bro, we have been positive. We have been positive playing up until the first goal. Now I have to say this: that Twente was looking to equalize, and before the equalizer, this Bridging ran from defense. Rashford was trying to stop him, and Rashford lost him. Now I'm not saying that was on Rashford, but we shouldn't have allowed this Bridging. I don't even know if he's a right back or a centre back. This Bridging ran through our midfield just like a hot knife through butter. Just cut through our midfield, and then he was in the attack until one of our defenders slight tackle him and stop. But the momentum the momentum was still in the hands of the 20, and they threw another player, ran with the ball, gave the ball to the number 10, and number 10 got scored in near post. Onana should have never considered that, definitely not at the near post. Now the far post, but not at the near post, bro. Mazuri tried to do his best in trying to stop the shot from being taken from the number 10 of 20 and go equalize just like that. So I'll say this for you persons, and this goes to a tweet that came in my notifications on Twitter or X. Garnacho's brother stated something that I agree with, surprisingly. He said that a lot of you guys may blame the result on Erik ten Hag, but the result is not on Erik ten Hag. Or at least not entirely. At least not entirely. I didn't even know Manchester United was playing yesterday. And they go play yesterday and draw the game. And I didn't watch the game. But even me, I will never say that result, as much as I'm Erik ten Hag out currently, that this is on Erik ten Hag. I never say that. Based on football that I see, bro, we played good football. From my perspective, in my opinion, we played very good football, as we should anyway, because we were playing at home, and 20 is no FC Bayern Munich. So we should be beating the side at home. Bruno Fernandes had a chance where he could have probably, I don't even know how it missed. It was a very good chance. It was a very good shot he took. I don't even know how that missed the target. I could tell by his reaction, because he was expecting to score. He was like, man, this is score, man. And then I like when Mason Mount lift him up, just like what a captain would do to any player if he's down, he's down on his luck and so forth. Mason Mount took him up and put him back on his feet. I like that about Mason Mount. I've never seen Mason Mount do something like that. But I like when he lift up the captain, The captain, come back on your foot, man, try again. I like that from Mason Mount. Probably that was his best performance in the game. But see, again, going back to my point, here this is not an Erik ten Hag, bro. So I do agree with Garnacho's brother in saying that this is not an Erik ten Hag. There were 11 players going to his tweet, and this is not verbatim, but basically the essence is saying that we had 11 players that were good enough to beat 20 on the day, and we didn't. That's what Garnacho's brother is literally saying. And he said that he doesn't agree with Man United fans saying that it's on the that's not everything. That's not on everything, bro. Not in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Maybe you guys see Erik ten Hag as the reason why we drew this game. Again, dude, that's not on Erik ten Hag, bro. That's not. Maybe you guys watch the game and know better than me, but based on, you could probably say the substitutions he made were questionable. But substitutions are whatever, bro. He's not on the football pitch. He's not the one missing chances. He's not the one that's missing chances. So this is not an Erik ten Hag. Yes, ultimately he's the reason. He's the main man that has the say on how we play, which is why I said we played proper football yesterday. But he's not the reason why we drew that game. He's not the one that missed chances. So how is this on everything Hag? He's not the reason why we conceded that goal. So how is this on everything Hag? How? So we drew our first game. Now I believe we're playing what, 6 games in this group? 6 games or 8 games. I had someone tell me that we're playing about 8 games in the group. Man, what kind of something is that? What the hell? Hold on, let me go check. Because boy, it doesn't. Okay, so we're in a group with Real Sociedad, Twente, Nice, and this club that Rashford go score his debut goal in the Europa League in the 2015-2016 season. Name Midtjylland. I think that's Midtjylland, where Rashford score on his not only his debut in Euro League, but his debut period in professional football. His Belgium will score 2 goals on his So yeah, we're going to be playing against Real Sociedad, 2 games. Twente, we played one already. That is going to be 4 games. We're going to be playing against Midtjylland. That will be 6 games. And we're going to be playing against Nice. That will be 8 games. So we're going to play 8 games in this group. Usually we play 6. Well, that's in the Champions League, but I think that reigns in the Euro League as well. But 8 games, man. I'm not a big fan of that, man. Nah, man. Nah. But anyway, yeah, we're playing 8 games, so we drew 1 game. We have 7 games left. We should be at least winning 5 to 6 of them games. Of course, the rest of the 7 games left. Real Sociedad is beatable. Midtjylland is beatable. Nice is beatable. And Twente, we drew against them. This is the reason why we should be capitalizing on our home games, because see, when we go to these places in the Euro League away from home, that's going to be against us. Like against Midtjylland at their home, away from home for Manchester United. Their field may not be as accommodating as our field. Their field may not be in the best condition like our field. And that could work against us. The hostile environment can work against us when we're playing at home. So we need to win these home games. God knows what the result is going to be like if we go to Twente in Holland and go play against them. Because although we played good football yesterday, you would have to be a naive fool to think that Twente didn't have chance. Twente had more than enough chances to actually not only take the lead, but actually, get another goal, and he didn't. So we need to capitalize on our games at home, bro. Of course, this goes for the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, which hasn't started, and of course the Premier League and Euro League. But we definitely have to win these games, because when we're playing against these away sides, man, that is going to kill us. And if you think I'm lying, look at the last Manchester United. Look at the 2011-2012 season when we were in the Champions League. Do you know that Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United in 2011-2012, after we win the Premier League in the 2010-2011 season, we didn't even qualify for the round of 16 in the Champions League. We got knocked out of the Champions League and go to the Euro League. And if you look at the table that we had, you would think that we would have topped the league in like the 4th game. And the reality is that we finished 3rd in that in that group. We finished 3rd. I believe Benfica was in that group, and a couple of sides I'm not remembering right now. So we go finish 3rd, and we go to the Euro League, and we got knocked out by Atletico Bilbao. That was managed by Bielsa, and his side go beat us at home. So we should not be taking these games slightly at home in your league. Yes, some of the sides on paper you say, man, we can't beat this. Dude, this is not FIFA. We can trash them 5-0 away from home or 6-0 away from home. We should be beating these sides at home, definitely, because again, we don't know what is going to happen when we play away from home. We saw that against Galatasaray last season. The place was not the most pleasant. And Manchester United will have the best history going to Galatasaray. And we saw that last season. So we don't know what reception we're going to get away from home. We have to win these games at home, man. And not just win them. That's one thing. Not just win them. We have to win them convincingly. We have to be, again, we should have like beat Twente like 4-1, 3-1 in my opinion. Yeah. That's all I want to say, man. That's all I want to say. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell as well so that you can be notified on each upload. Oh, Erik used to play for Twente. I didn't even know that. He played for Twente and he had hair on his head on his ear. So yeah, man. We have to we have to win our games at home, man. If we win our games at home, I guess I could say it's more excusable. I'm not saying that it should happen, but I could say it's more excusable to draw games away from home because we already get qualification for the next round. But definitely not in our first game should we be drawing at home against a side that we should have beaten. And it would have been hellfire if Twente go beat us yesterday at home. Because a lot of us would be in arms about it, and rightly so, because again, we should be beating this side out of its weight, man. We should have like put this side to the sword. Beat them 4-1 or something. I'm out. Like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below in the comment section. I believe, yes, we have a game this weekend. We have a game against Tottenham Hotspurs. And Tottenham hasn't won a game this season, I don't believe. And let us continue that trend for them. Let us continue that trend for Tottenham. But I'm going to get into that in the preview. So, see you can see for that one. With that being said, brothers out. Deuces.